Let's make sense of comparing fractions using these manipulatives and real-world context. Think about this. The horse ran 2/3 a mile and the hippo ran 1/4 mile. Who ran the greater distance?
This is a kind of problem where we would hope once students have worked with fractions, they can make sense of these numbers without relying on a trick. If students see this problem and immediately go to a trick such as cross multiplying or a butterfly, then that is usually a sign that they do not have a real firm grasp of fractions or that they're just not thinking about the problem. So let's first get the visuals to help us see what's going on. The horse ran 2/3 of a mile and the hippo ran 1/4. Now, the numbers in this problem have been picked for a certain purpose. 2/3 is a fraction that students should start to realize is greater than a half. Meanwhile, 1/4 is less than a half. So this becomes a problem that does not require a trick if you have understanding. You can tell that the horse is over half a mile and the hippo is less than half a mile. We have the lion ran 5/6 of a mile and the wildebeest ran 3/4 of a mile. Now, again, these numbers have been chosen on purpose, and it might seem like those are difficult to figure out because they are both greater than a half. But let me show you what we want students to eventually understand. Let's look at our sixths and our fourths and how they compare to one whole. Instead of immediately going to a trick to make a comparison, we're going to use our understanding of fractions. Both of these fractions are one part away from being a whole. 5/6 is just missing one part. 3/4 is just missing one part. Eventually, as students understand how this denominator makes the parts increase or decrease in size, this is a type of problem that they can figure out mentally. Let's look at it with the visuals though. When we remove one part, since a sixth is a smaller part than a fourth, then 5/6 is closer to one whole. Now that is a tough concept. That is something that is going to take seeing the visuals, making the connections to the denominators. It takes time and thinking, but that is the kind of understanding that is lasting and will help them to make sense of all the fraction concepts they're going to learn in future grades.